Hi everyone, we are on our way to Texas State Fair. This is our first time. Is it your first time at a state fair? Okay, yeah. So it's our first time at a state fair ever. So we are very, very, very excited. We are on our way to catch the train. Actually, a couple weeks ago, we went to a fair, and the transit people had a booth, and they were like, "Are you all going to the Texas State Fair?" And we were like, "Yes." Well, I was like, "Yes." Stuart was now finding out. So they told us about the combo that they were offering, a deal where if we buy it with them, we pay $20.50 and we get admission to the fair and a train ticket to and from the event. So when we worked it out, the ticket for a Saturday is $25. So we were already winning basically. So
no parking.
Yeah, I mean parking is $20. So definitely winning already, right? So we were like, yes, we're gonna take the train from since then. Saving on parking price, saving on gas, saving on finding a park time, and just the convenience of it all. So highly recommend. So yeah, I wanted to say that it really depends on what day you're going, because the tickets could get as low as like $5. Like if you go like on a Wednesday or Thursday or whatever, and if you're a senior, maybe you can get the admission ticket to the fair for $5. So it may not work out in that case. Since this is our first state fair, I did a lot of research, and I recognized that state fair is a lot about food and games and rides. So I had originally done up a schedule of all their shows that they have on their website, and I had events in every single time slot, like going down every half an hour. I had an event to go to. So then after, when I went to YouTube to get an idea of a real life experience of how people enjoy the state fair, I recognized that it's a lot about food and a lot about rides. So I took out some of the events and I put them in optional categories. So we have a schedule. Let me show you. 1 minute. Can we pause this for a second? Okay, yeah. So this is the schedule that I did. Great. So we have things for each time slot. Basically, the ones in green are the ones that are definitely yes, and then the other ones are optional. So yeah, we're ready to roll. I'm so excited. So yeah, come along with us, and we'll see how it all goes. See you. There was so much food, everything you can think of, and also things you will never think of, like deep fried lasagna rolls, deep fried ice cream, basically everything deep fried and everything sweet, and everything quite expensive. They do allow you to bring in food and drinks, so next time we are definitely walking with our water packs, because it's just wrong to have to pay $2 for a small bottle of water. We tried the corn dog. Corny dog is like Texas food staple, so we had to try it. This drink was one of Big Tex finalists. It was pretty good, very refreshing on a hot Texas day. I tried this milkshake, which won most creative. It was really good, but the milkshake needed to be thicker and colder. And of course, a funnel cake, because how dare you not? This hamburger was 10 out of 10 with every single penny. And that was it for food. We were more about going to see the amazing shows you can experience for free, and that's what the rest of this video is about. So our first stop was at Livestock 101. They had turkeys and sheep on display. They actually shared these sheep a few days ago at a live demonstration. Nearby they had a cattle barn, and if you're like me and didn't know until this day, Texas actually has the most cattle in America, a whopping 12.7 million cattle. Some of these full-size cattle were born just last year, which is mind-blowing just how fast they grew. Then there were goats at the swine barn. When we were leaving, there was a lady asking her child if she wants to go inside to see the piggies. I just had to give her the heads up and was like, there aren't any pigs, only goats. But kids will probably enjoy that anyway. Next, we headed over to the chainsaw carver, where he was carving an image out of a block of wood in like 30 minutes. That takes talent, okay? And then they sold it when he was done. And here are some of the others that he's done during the fair in previous demonstrations.
What's up? I came all the way from Chinatown, New York City. No, not in front of Alex. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Yeah. One try only.
Next up, we have these alley oops performers who were doing like different acrobatic stunts and stuff. By the way, I'm going in order of good to best. The best is best.
Extend your arms straight out and watch this.
So next up, we headed to Mighty Mike, who does a performance on like strongman techniques. So he was like lifting a huge sledgehammer and bending a shoe horse and like juggling bowling balls and swords. He was very funny and entertaining.
Let's go! Oh, he's trying. I bet if this guy were to say, "Let's go, strongman," all these people go, "Yee-haw!"
Yeah!
A little bit of sledgehammer stuff and you can do that.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
That was good. Yeah.
Got some talent.
These shows get it shorter and shorter though.
Oh no, I think that is how long it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Marshmallow here, we call this the front end. Do you agree with me? And we call this the front end. What do you call it sitting back here? That's the other end. Let me see that.
This demonstration was very, very informative. I learned a whole lot. What was especially intriguing was the immense amount of technology they invest in, which is not necessarily the first thing we think about when we think about the uses of technology. So that was definitely an eye-opener. The birthing band was also very informative, and seeing all the baby versions of everything was just so cute. I remember in my last video I was saying I didn't know that there was such a distinction amongst the cattle family. Well, apparently it also exists among pigs, sheep, goats, and get this, chickens. How could I not know about chickens? I don't know.
We got Oscar Mayer.
Jump. Get up there, Biscuit, one more time around. She's got it. All right, get on up there. Okay, balance. But we're gonna step it up. Let's see if they can sit pretty. And go 1, go 2, go 3. Nice.
Yay!
Both up there. Let's step it up and tag.
Our little trickster, please years old. He also does his own stunts.
We really don't need any commentary for a pig race or dog stunt. I mean, say less. I'm there, front row. Yes, please. Okay, I really just want to pause this video to explain just how amazing these massage chairs were. Listen, these chairs go for around $8,000 US, but it is definitely my future, okay? I am speaking it into being right now with every penny. It literally stretches your spine like I didn't even know a chair was capable of doing. So next time I'm going every hour on the hour, reserve my seat, I'll be there, okay? Yes.
There you go, nice job. Okay, now it's your turn. You're giving the fish. There you go, he got his fish. Now you can take a step back. There you go, and he can go right off stage. He sees the flight path over here. Heads up for his feet. Whoa. Just a little bit low. There you go.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
He's smiling.
Oh my god!
Toss and envelop, just go there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now let's watch it one more time because it's so cute. Well, not for the lizard, but
Oh, you see them? Look him coming there. Right there.
In a great big hurry, chuck up those wings. He's gonna pick up those geese. He's gonna need it. He's gonna be able to.
Whoa, that's quick!
Whoa!
He grabs it. Nice job. Okay. He's flying. Oh! Please don't take it up there. Please don't take it up there.
This is a show that you could definitely watch like every single year. It's so good. I love it. Highly recommend. Okay, I rate the Starlight Parade high purely because of these beautiful large Clydesdale horses. You can't really tell from the footage, but these horses are like 6 feet tall, so they were towering me, and I wish I had gone to their barn earlier to see them. I thought the parade would have been enough, but it really wasn't. They're so beautiful. Okay guys, we're moving up into the top 3 events. Now we ended the night with this performance, and it was probably the best event we went to on that day. But I put it to it because I guess it was a stroke of luck, because the headliner ended up being this band, Fits and the Tantrums. I honestly didn't know them before, but I was like, if you're headlining, you must be good, right? And also there was nothing else happening at 8:30 p.m. So they were so good. They were great actually, and they actually have quite a few very popular songs. I just didn't know that those songs belonged to them. At one point I was actually wondering if they were a tribute band, because I couldn't believe I didn't know them, although I like their music. I absolutely love live performances, and they perform really well. So here's a tiny bit of that. Okay, so this was my first rodeo, literally. On the State Fair website, it says the rodeo will happen on specific days. So I wasn't sure it was going to happen on the day we actually went, but I just knew if it was happening, whatever we had scheduled for that time was getting bumped off. I'm sorry, not sorry. This is honestly the biggest plus to going on a Saturday. Yes, the ticket is more expensive. Yes, there are more crowds. But if you want the good stuff, Saturday is the day to go. Don't say I didn't tell you, okay?
It's time to shine. Texas, help him out.
I really enjoyed the rodeo, seeing the cowboys handle the cattle and the horses. Although I will never ever be a cowgirl, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get a cowboy hat and a cowboy boots, and I'm gonna show up at their rodeos. But that's about it, okay? Much respect to them. This was such a good experience. I love it.
The louder you are, the better he rides. Folks, you don't see that very often. I want you to give that man his holiday cowboys and gentlemen. How about a little round of applause, Danny Colley? And we ain't no score on that ride. I don't like that when that happens.
Now, tough deal. Takes him out of there. That is going to cost him a shot. Maybe even that year in titles unless we do so. We're together up on the horse sitting out here. Those two guys are doing a great job. Coach Mizell, Shane McAdoo, they are, of course, our pickup in here. Coach, next week, if you're on the St. Lots Rodeo, the UPRA finals will continue right here. So your opportunity to continue to enjoy this great fair. Rodeo to go with it. As we said earlier, this amazingly historic building we talk about rodeo. All right, folks, now, these bucket horses, they don't get to be there because they have real good attitudes. They can be a little tough to handle. That's why we send two guys in that are sure not cow horse. You gotta be able to handle it. That's exactly what we're gonna try to do right here. Now, folks, the man in the lead with that buck rate, that bay horse that he's riding, that horse used to perform from the bucket shoes. So that's one right there that they gotta retrain, remade, and shave today. Use him as his main raw horse now.
The same horse I was
This horse evidently does not understand that he is in the fair.
He's going to take a kick to the left.
I thought I put my part when I have to leave.
Don't you do me a favor. If you're not familiar with the horse industry or horses in general, you watch their news. But you watch them as they perk up as that horse. These cow horses, they're not team ropers, calf ropers, or barrel racers. They're team roper ranch horses, and they know their jobs. Flag in the air for RUB. 7, calf number 7. Alright, you see, they're gonna find the calf with number 7 on it. They're gonna sort it out. They're gonna do a little teamwork. Once they get both of those calves out, they're gonna use them around and put them in a trailer. This simulates something you need to do on the ranch every day. If you need to move a set somewhere. Look down right there, guys. Oh, no. Can't have any trash coming across the line. Only your cattle. Flag is up. 3, cattle number 3. Cattle number 3. Wow.
We're watching some amazing horses here tonight. These guys load everyone and keep them all away. Be out there.
If they lose it in the herd, you guys can point at it. Help them. Yes, you jerks.
Across the line.
6, cattle number 6. Now you watch these horses. I want you to watch them, guys. Look how they move. Big horses know their jobs, and they are going. This is gonna be good. How about you help them out, Texas?
Okay, and at the top of the list is this light show. I have been to Disney's light show before, so I know that they are good. Okay, they are all good. And there were a bunch of different performances, of course, with lights and a projected light show on the building behind, and also the waterfall next to the stage was also like choreographed to synchronize with the music that they were performing to. And there was fireworks. I mean, just add fireworks to anything and you immediately get an A+, right? So this was top of the line, good, highly recommend. Okay, so that's it. We left the fair at around 10:30 p.m. We were literally there all day. It was an unforgettable experience, and I highly recommend if you have the opportunity to go. It was totally worth it. We're gonna be walking plenty.
Love? I don't know. This is ridiculous. We have to come back next year.